how do you summon Yatnal and Yediyurappa together if this news, because many of my sources, Ramakrishna, have told me that both of them have been summoned to New Delhi for a rapprochement, or perhaps to say that, listen, let bygones be bygones, shake hands, like children, we used to fight and the teacher used to say. But what kind of a message does that send across, Ramakrishna?
Well, I think the BJP leadership has no choice now to intervene. It has to be a very serious affair because Vijayendra, I can find that is an attack from all sides, and the Congress has also joined the tamasha in the smear campaign. I think the issue that raised is quite ridiculous. In fact, trying to say that Munapadi tried to offer 100. I mean, Vijayendra tried to offer 150 crores to Munapadi, which has of course been denied by Munapadi. And even Vijayendra, he says, why would I pay 150 crores to save the Congress leaders? You see, Munapadi's report, who was the Munapadi, as you know, was the chairman of the Minorities Commission in the BJP government, had indicted the Congress leaders like Mallikarjun Kharge, Khamrul Islam, all those people of grabbing the Waqf lands. So that being the case, why would Vijayendra approach Munpadi to save them? I mean, it just boggles my mind that that kind of allegation has been made by Siddharamaya and also repeated by Junior Kharge in the assembly. So all this has been going on one side, and within the BJP itself, all is not well. And as we know, Yatnal has been making all kinds of allegations against him, and is gone whole hog against Vijayendra. And BJP High Command doesn't know really how to tackle it.
Yeah,
So probably they're trying to,
yeah.
yeah.
So, Ramakrishna, do you think that they are caught in a bind? Because you see, the cat is now not only out, but it's run away. So, the only thing that they have, option they have, is to call both the leaders and sit them down. So, you think, because I think Vijayendra is asserting himself, he's become very passive aggressive, if I mean, to use a term like that. The thing is that what do? You are hemmed in from all sides, everyone is gunning for you. But then the larger question, Ramakrishna Upadhyaya, is that it already cost them the by-elections, the 3 by-elections, and now with this, it's going to do them more harm, no, Ramakrishna?
Absolutely. I mean, I would say Vijayendra is becoming passive, aggressive, passive, aggressive. We don't know what he is, what he's trying to do. So clearly, I mean, he's not in control of the situation in Karnataka BJP. And I'm sure the BJP central leadership is worried about what's been happening. Of course, there is already a talk of, reshuffle of the state level leaders in some of the states, and also there is, the new BJP Congress president who has to come in. I think it's going to happen sometime in January. The preparations are on because JP Nadda has already resigned, and he just remained because of the state elections, some of the state elections which are due. So, so that being the case, I think already whether Vijayendra should be continued or it should be replaced. I think some discussion must be happening among senior leaders in Delhi, and they need to find out what exactly is in Vietnam's mind too. So probably that's the reason why they've called, and Europe also has to be pacified just in case Vijayendra has to be replaced. So, and I don't know. See what Vietnam wants. So whether is he ready to go to the center? There is some talk about Vietnam being made an office bearer in the national party.
Right.
So whether he will accept that or not,
Yeah, okay.
so one doesn't know about his plans.
So the thing is
So
that what is this great nervousness about Renukacharya's rally? I know there has been a parallel Padayatra. I know that there is a parallel Waqf kind of a rally which has happened. It's very clear that it is A and B within the BJP. But to say that no politics and no factionalism, I will not allow this. The nervousness around Renukacharya only because, I mean, what is the whole scene about? I mean, why is it that this is being made into such a big issue? Is Vijayendra really extremely nervous that his chair is now in danger? Because if that happens, it will happen the second time in the Yediyurappa family.
you see, Renukacharya is a curious case. I don't know. She is supposed to be a staunch loyalist of Mr.
Yediyurappa.
B.S. Yediyurappa, the elder man, and why would he do something that will hurt Yediyurappa's son? So I'm really baffled by what Renukacharya is trying to do. Probably each one is trying to do something on their own. So that being the case, Vijayendra suddenly finds that nobody is listening to him, and probably Renukacharya meant well, and he wanted to show support in favor of Vijayendra by organizing this Davanagere rally. But if at all that was his intention, he should have talked to Vijayendra. He should have consulted other senior leaders. He can't just go on his own and organize something. So everything is going helter skelter in the BJP in Karnataka, and Vijayendra. I feel that his days as a BJP president in Karnataka are numbered.
So do you think that this time around, do you think that this shall pass? You know, this whole Yatnal versus Yediyurappa family feud, which is, and several other factions. Do you think this will, some leader in Delhi will sit them down and speak to them and put some sense into their heads, Ramakrishna Upadhyay?
Well, I don't know because ethanol is beyond any kind of reasoning. I mean, the way he has been going about, for the past few months after Yediyurappa and his family, I wonder whether he can be reined in at all. So the only way is to either the central leadership really comes down heavy on him, or that he some sense is put into his head. So really, the Congress, I mean, the BJP is in a bind. They don't know what exactly to do with now. They're very clearly are not interested in expelling him from the party, because he's a very senior leader of the Lingayat community. That too, Panchamsali, Lingayats who are already angry with the BJP. So there's no possibility of them, further angering the community by expelling him. So that being the case, they need to find ways of appeasing it now, if at all that is possible. And I think probably one of the things that they might do is to elevate him to some position of power in the
Okay.
central BJP so that he feels happy.